So, who are we with?
Rebecca, Green Grass Pony from Instagram or Facebook.
Gotcha. What tips would you give to people that want to start off cosplaying?
Honestly, you just gotta go for it. You pick a character or a series or anything, and you can make it, you can buy it, you can just find something from something that looks like the costume and just go for it. It doesn't have to look good. It doesn't matter if anyone recognizes it or not, as long as you have fun, that's what matters. But you'll probably get recognized and then you'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. And that was my moment, so that's how I continued.
All right, so I'm here with
Jason, and my Instagram handle is at JRayKiess. That's JRayKiess, if you're interested.
and and what tips would you give people that want to start cosplaying? I know you told me that this is actually your first attempt or first try going on.
Yeah, I mean, this year is the first time I've ever actually tried to put together what I'd consider a serious cosplay. I mean, I've always liked making what I would just consider like a costume that I bought at a costume store. But I wanted to make this outfit the gender bender Princess Zelda for a while, but I never really had a reason to. I just thought it was a cool concept. So I used to look at pictures online, Google, people's artist renditions or people who had done the cosplay before and try and put an idea together for myself. But I kept thinking, this is never going to happen. Like, these people, they're professionals, they do this all the time. And I just, I work a full-time job, so I don't have time to do this. But I mean, I put this together over months. I looked up individual pieces on the internet, price comparisons, talking with, people who make it themselves, like the gloves I didn't make myself, they're sewn by someone else. So just trying to find things, trying to find unique, different ways to do things cheaply. I mean, these are on me right now with duct tape underneath. You can't tell. It was Velcro at first, but it was falling off. So you just try and find lots of different creative ways to do things on top of, if you can't figure out how to make it yourself, finding someone who's done it before. And again, this is my first real attempt at making a serious cosplay.
Well, I'll tell you this is a hell of a first attempt, man. All right, so I'm with
Kakashi.
And what tips would you give out people that want to start cosplaying?
I would recommend picking someone who you want to cosplay first, like someone who inspires you or who you can relate to the most. Like for me, my first started with History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi. I really like martial arts, manga, anime, and he really inspired me to start cosplaying. And if you can find anyone who you relate to the most, then that's the one, I guess.
All right, so I'm with
I'm Meredith, or Firefrost Cosplay on Instagram or Facebook or Tumblr.
And what tips would you give to people that want to start cosplaying?
I'd say just find a character you really connect with and then just go for it. You can do casual costumes, you can do memeing costumes like this one, kind of just have fun with it. The most important thing is that you like your costume. It doesn't matter what other people think, and then you kind of just keep it rolling from there. My first costume was not this good.
All right, so I'm here with
Kaylee?
Mark.
And what tips would you guys give to people that want to start cosplaying?
Just go and enjoy it. Just be yourself, or if you're in character, just be in character. And just enjoy yourself. It's cosplay is for everyone, so don't worry about being judged. It is really for everyone. So it's a safe zone. I call it this is cosplay's family to me. So yeah.
For me, it's find a passion that you have, and just follow it and just go for it. It doesn't matter if you make your costume. It doesn't matter if you buy your costume. If you're representative of the character or you feel like you have a connection to that character, just do it and don't care what anyone else thinks, because everyone's gonna love what you're making. I've seen some people not take any time in it and it still looks great because they're acting the character. So I mean, don't worry about being judged. Just do it up and don't fear anything, really. I started with Tuxedo Mask and I haven't stopped since. So hey.
All right, so I'm joined with
I'm Jamie, or Glass Arrow Cosplay. You can find me Glass Arrow 917 most places.
Gotcha. And what tips would you give to people that want to start cosplaying?
Well, my golden rule is always the 15-foot rule. If it looks good from 15 feet, that's all you need. So if you're struggling with a cosplay last minute, don't stress too much over the tiny little details unless you're going to enter it in a masquerade. Just get the whole thing done, and then you can wear it and feel awesome at con.
All right, so I'm with.
Belladonna.
And what tips would you give people that want to start cosplaying?
I would say really reference your character. If you really want to get into character, I would say definitely reference them, watch either the movies, read the comics, really try and find what is their personality like, because the second you can get their personality down, that's when you can start realizing and figuring out, oh, they would look like, they would act like this, oh, they would walk like this, and so you get the mindset. Once you kind of have that down, then it's find a look that you want to do. Either find a look you really want to do, or find a look that is something within your means, like in your budget. So if it's something amazing and extravagant, but you can't do it, find either someone who can help you produce that, or just search around for easier options. Like for this outfit, literally Amazon and just stuff I had lying around the house. And yeah, so if you take your time and you really figure out what you want to do and where you want to go with it, pretty much anything's possible at that point.
So I'm with. Really need to know.
Celeste Donwa.
And what tips would you guys give people that want to start cosplaying themselves?
Well, the first thing that I say is order online and
Wait. Oh, and order it early too, because trust me when I say that if you don't order it early, it might come not at the right time. Ours did not come until halfway through today.
so yeah, if you want to learn how to make things yourself, or if you think you're good at making things yourself, go ahead and give it a shot, but I'm not good at making things myself, so ordering online is always an option, but I'd say allow at least a month before con to plan for that.
And also, bobby pins are your friends, especially for wigs. My wig is slightly falling off. It's been throughout the day falling off all the time. So bobby pins are your friends, no matter what you're doing.